Okay, come, let's start. We shall not wait any further. Okay, we are going to learn fractions for today. Okay, this one I can cancel. Okay, I'm not sure which is question because I didn't go and check it. Okay. We are going to calculate the product of a proper fraction. First thing first, okay? Proper fraction. All these like look to you, it look like wow, big words, right? You know what is the meaning of product, Xander? What is the meaning of product? Can you tell me what the product means? You can unmute, you don't have to mute it all the way. It's okay. As long as you just leave it lah. Don't need to switch off the mic. Okay. Yeah, you can speak over it lah. Speak over the mic so I can also hear you. Since you are the only one here lah, don't worry. Okay. So until when there are some more people who come in. All right. So what is the meaning of the word product?
The product is the answer.
Again.
The product is the answer of the multiplication.
Very good. Multiplication. So you know what is called proper numbers, proper fractions, and improper fraction? Okay. You heard of improper fraction or not? Improper fraction looks like that. Okay, improper fraction. Okay, anything. Okay, for example, this is 3 and I have a numerator, for example, 17. So 17 out of 3 looks very strange, right? The number so big on the numerator. We call them improper fraction. Okay, then proper fraction, it comes with a whole number. Okay, then we call them mixed number. Mixed number. That means the number must make with the fraction. Okay, I teach you something to show you, share this with you. Do you know how to change this into a mixed number or not? Okay, I teach you something. You just have to use this. Now, 17 over 3 is actually technically 17 divided by 3. Okay, you must understand 17 divided by 3. Okay, and if you do long division, all right, I teach you something to remember. This one must be inside. This one must be outside. What do you mean by inside, outside? When you do long division, then inside is the 17 and outside is 3. Okay, so what is our secret code here? To change them, we put them into division, inside, outside. Okay, so can you give the answer? What is 17 divided by 3? What is the nearest one? So you start to count, right? What is the nearest? Then you say 3, 6, 9, 12, blah, 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 go on, so on and so forth, right? You can list it down. Okay. So that's why your timetable must be very, right, familiar with, So you have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. We just need 9 will do. Okay, so when you have 17, so 17 lies between here and here, right? Right not? So it must be a 15, right? So let's do this. Copy and paste 15. And then before you go on, you must count. Ready, count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 minus 15 and left with 2. Okay, so from here, I want you to remember this method, which is very effective. Okay, I change this to black. Okay, what do you do? You circle, circle, circle. And then you bring your arrow down here and go up like a life cycle. Instead, you learn life cycle, right? Okay, so it must go round and round. So what is your quotient here is 5, right? And then 2 out of 3. Magical or not? It's not magic lah, but then it's a formula that you can learn the steps you are taking to learn how to put them into mixed number. So 5 whole and 2/3 here, we call them mixed number, a number with a fraction. So that's why they call them mixed number. You learned this in school already, Xander? Haven't? Oh, so what topic is the school teaching right now?
Angles.
Oh, so different schools is doing a different different topics. But this is okay. Don't worry. You know why? When next time when the teacher start to teach fraction, then you're expert in that already, Huh? Okay. So I recap. What is called improper fraction? You have a numerator greater than a denominator. What is a mixed number? A mixed number here. Oh, my number spelled wrongly. Okay, my number must change. BER. Okay. A number comes with a whole number and a fraction. Then it's mixed. Okay. Now, in this topic, we also learn fraction of a set. Now, fraction of a set is the most important concept, okay, that you have to learn and apply. This starts from when? P4 to P6, all the way. So this is important concept for you to learn. All right. And solving word problem involving what you learn later, fraction of a set. Okay. All right. So let's start from this. Now, do you see a fraction of a set now? How do you know whether this is called fraction of a set? Okay. You see, my note taking is very useful. Can I call this fraction? The word of. You see, this is of. The word of means multiply. Okay. And where is the set? The set here is one set of what? One set of 10. Then this is called set. So this is called fraction of a set. You will see a number and you will see a whole set. So we call them fraction of a set. So this fraction of a set, what I want to do, you must always remember something. I want to change this into like that, fraction of a set. And this set, I want to change it to a fraction. Why? Because I want them to look the same. Fraction multiplied by this fraction. So 10. And it is forever over 1 when there's a numerator. Okay, give you an example. When this is 5 whole, 5 is 5 out of 1. When you have 6 whole, 6 out of 1, right? So what happens if you have 9 wholes? What do you do? What is the fraction for 9 whole? What is in the denominator?
1.
Great job. It's always 1. So it's 9 out of 1. So here's the same. When this is 10 whole, then this is 10 out of 1. Okay. Now, coming to here, there are 2 ways you can do it. Okay. But this way, it will get the number very big. Okay. For example, I just cover this. I look at the numerator. My numerator is 3 and the other numerator is 10. I can multiply them. Okay, so 3 times 10 equals 30. And I have a denominator of 5. 5 can times 1. So 5 times 1 is 5. Okay, now this one you will get down to the numerator and the denominator value bigger. All right, there's another way to do it. We reduce it to the simplest form. Let me show you how can we do the simplest form. You see, only a numerator and a denominator can be simplified. Okay, I repeat, only numerator and denominator can be simplified. Okay, how to simplify? You can actually do the numerator is 10, denominator is 5. So any numerator, okay, any numerator. So why I say 5 and 10 can be reduced to simplest form is because 5 and 10 is a multiple of 5. So that means to say both can be divided by 5. Correct? So when 5 divided by 5 is 1. 10 you divide by 5 is 2. So we call them reduce it to the simplest form. Okay, so I write this. Reduce to simplest form. Okay, then from here you check any other numerator and denominator can be reduced. No, don't have. So you can start to multiply. So then when you come to multiply, it works like that. Numerator must multiply, wait. Numerator must multiply by the numerator. The denominator must multiply by the denominator. Okay, so let's do this. Do you see on the numerator here is 3 times 2, right? So what does 3 times 2 give you? Xander, what does 3 times 2 give you?
6.
And how about 1 times 1?
1.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, now you see, just now we say a whole number is a whole number over 1. You see, 5 is 5 over 1. 6 is 6 over 1. 9 is 9 over 1. 10 is 10 over 1. Then what happened to 6 over 1? How to put back? 6, all right. It's not magic, but it is a fact, right? So I change this to 6. Yeah. Then that's the answer. Ta-da! So this one will give me a 6. So the fraction of a set is 6. Now there's also another way to do it. You want to learn? I show you another way, okay? But only certain fractions can do. Okay, I use model drawing to show you. Then you will say, oh, like that. Okay, first of all, I see the fraction. So this is method number 2. Okay, I do here. All right. Method number 2. This is just to introduce you, but that doesn't mean you must use this. Okay, I'm going to use model. See here. Then this model will have 5 units. Why 5 units? Because the fraction is 3/5. For set, then which one is the set? The set is 10. A set, okay? So now I'm focusing on the fraction. I cut it into 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So shade 3, right? Because he said 3/5, So I'm going to shade 1/5. I'm going to shade 2/5. And I'm going to shade 3/5. Yeah. So isn't this 3/5? Correct. So when this is 3/5, this is shaded part. And I say the whole set is 10. So when my whole set is 10, can I just put as like that? So actually by right, 10 is also 5 units, right? So since this is 10, right? How to find 1 unit? I use 10 divided by 5. This is 2. So technically inside is 2 lor. So I'm going to change this to black one. So can I say this is 2? This is 2. And this is also 2. So technically the 3/5 itself from here to here is 6. So you see the answer is still 6, because it's 3 group of 2. Okay, so 3 times 2 equal 6. So you see, there are many ways to do math. Doesn't mean that you need to stick to always one kind of method. Okay, now I want you to vote for yourself. Do you like the method 1 or you like the method 2? Okay, you can type your response on the chat. Which one do you prefer? Method 2. Okay, good job. But I tell you all, method 2 doesn't apply to every question. Do you know why? Because the reason is some numbers, not all the numbers, they can be divided by the equal parts. Later we see, I'll give you an example why sometimes it's not so good. Okay, all right. So do you understand what is called reduce to simplest form now? Reducing to simplest form is using numerator and denominator. In the initial state, you will like model method because model method is very clearly shown. Okay, but as you go along, when you find the fraction of a set using multiplication, you understand the simplest form, that one work even faster. Okay, all right, let's go to the next question. You see, this is something the same. 4 times 5 over 12. Okay, 4 times 5 over 12 is quite similar to what you have earlier on, correct?